ださい。寒いですね。Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum. Today I've got this absolutely gorgeous Kawasaki S2. Come on inside, I'll tell you all about it. To have twin 45-year-old Kawasaki S2 350 triples in our possession. This one here is one that needs a total restoration. We just sold it. As is. The engine's not seized, but as you can see, the paint on the fender and the chrome on the forks and pretty much the whole bike needs a full restoration. The chrome on the bars. Then here we have this completely restored with 470 miles on it. Frame up restoration. Original paint on the frame, but the tank was repainted. The crank was rebuilt on the engine. Brand new pistons. The whole motor is rebuilt. But these are extremely, extremely rare Kawasaki 2-stroke 350 triples. They only made these 2 years. 72, so that makes it what? 45 years old this fall. So I just took it for a nice ride so you can hear it run, and now I'm going to go over all the details of the bike with you. Again, this is a 1972 S350. It is a 2-year production. They only made these bikes for 2 years, so it's a very, very rare piece. This one, it was in excellent original condition with only 10,799 miles on the tachometer. The gauges are in beautiful condition. All the chrome on the bike is original. The forks, you can see 10,799 miles. The chrome on the front forks is about as good as it gets, as is the chrome on the fork lowers is in excellent condition. The aluminum's all in great shape. The wheels look fantastic. The original chrome exhaust is in really good condition. Very rare to find them, original exhaust like this. This bike was redone all to OEM spec. It has the original paint on the frame. The frame was not repainted, giving you the indication of the quality of the bike that we started out with here before it was refurbished. The engine was removed from the frame and the cases were split. The engine was, the cranks was sent out to a crank specialist in Alabama who completely rebuilt and trued the crank. The original bore on the cylinder tested out good, so it was just honed and brand new pistons and rings were put in it, along with all new gaskets on the top end wrist pin bearing, circlips, everything's brand new on the top end. The carburetors were rebuilt with all OEM parts. A brand new air filter was installed. The air box was sent out and powder coated. So the entire engine is completely brand new. The original clutch was in perfect condition, tested out perfectly. That one did not need to be replaced, so that was just reinstalled, all new fluids. So the engine is brand new. It has, take a look at this, 473 miles. We reset the Morris, the previous owner, when he rebuilt it, reset the clock, so there's 473 miles on the engine. Starts first kick, runs perfectly, exactly like it did when it was brand new. As far as the cosmetic standpoint, starting with the tank, side panels and fenders, the tank was sent out to Tank Works, where they acid dip the inside of the gas tank, and then they seal it with a metal oxide coating and then bake it in the oven. Done professionally. It's over $200 just for that service. And the tanks were sent out professionally painted with brand new graphics and clear coated. This is PPG paint, so it's a very, very high quality paint, better than the stock original paint. Front and rear fenders, side covers and tank are all repainted. Like I said, the frame paint is original. The swing arm had a couple of chips in the paint, so this was sent out and powder coated, as was the rear chain guide. Has a brand new set of chain and sprockets on it with 400 miles on it. The tires are brand new and the tubes are brand new. The swing arm bearings and wheel bearings are in perfect shape, so those were just repacked with grease. As you can see, the pegs are in beautiful condition. Bike's never been ground down or raced on or anything. The shifter's in perfect condition. The side covers were painted the original factory colors. Engine's in beautiful condition. Again, the chrome's in excellent shape on the bike. Has the original bars, original grips. You can see you're down here looking at the headers. The original header pipe chrome is in really good condition. Just rare to find one in this kind of shape. They're just not out there anymore. They made these 2 years. When I test rode it, what surprised me is how good the suspension is and how good the brakes are. on the bike. The front brakes were all rebuilt, new pads and service. The front brake, it works almost as good as a disc. Just an excellent running, all original OEM style on everything that was done to it. The seat was also, the seat cover had a couple of cracks in it, so the seat cover was professionally remade and restitched. The seat base was sent out and powder coated with new foam, so the seat is in like brand new condition. Comes with the S350 S2 original rider's handbook, and the original toolkit is in perfect condition with all the tools, and it has the original clasp, and it has a little glove box in the back here where everything goes. As you can see, the wiring is perfect. It has a brand new battery in it. The oil tank is in perfect condition. Everything's beautiful underneath here, as it is on the rest of the bike. Just a rare bike. Hard to find in this kind of condition. I also have the full title and registration right here. This title was issued in 1974. I'm not sure if it was purchased. I think it was purchased as a leftover in 1974. Then he lost the title and he had it replaced in 1988. This is a duplicate title, but originally the original application date was in March 5th of 1974. So not only do we have the original title, we also have a current registration for June of 2018. Most states only require their previous registration. So we'll give you this and the title, and you can hang on to the title. So it's an iconic classic two-stroke Kawi triple, very rare. Bike runs and rides perfectly. Only 10,700 miles on it. Full documentation with the title. It's a matching numbers bike. The chassis VIN is S2F 19282, and the engine number is S2E 18988. So that's original engine and frame, of course, and it's a real classic. These are going up in value. The NADA value on the bike right now is $5,630. With the amount of work that's been put into this one to restore it to perfect mechanical condition, I would say it's worth more than the NADA value, because you just don't find them like this. You know, a great. Oh, here's another thing that I have that I want to show you. I've got the original tires that came off this bike. This will show you. This is basically confirms the 10,800 mile and how the bike was ridden. You can see the center's a little worn. The sides are hardly worn at all. So it was ridden by a street rider who didn't beat on this thing. And these tires have 10,400 miles. They're the original tires that came on the bike. These tires come with the bike, so you get that also. And again, levers, no scuffs or scratches anywhere. These are the original mirrors, and they're in perfect condition, like they just came out of the box. The original headlight is in perfect condition. The chrome looks brand new on it, on the headlight. Turn signals are beautiful. Just a fantastic bike. The Rider magazine did a write-up on the Kawasaki 350 S2. It's a Mach 2 triple. Again, made 2 years, 72 and 73. The Kawasaki engineers understood that two-stroke power comes from porting and being able to cram more fuel into the combustion chambers. 3 small cylinders offer more porting possibilities than a similar-sized twin. So the triples reverted to the tried-and-true piston port design, which is simpler to build and lubricates better. The cylinders are aluminum with cast iron liners, and the pistons fire at 120-degree intervals, making for a smooth engine. Bore stroke is an almost square 53 by 52.3 with maximum power coming at 8,000 RPM, redlining 8,500. It has 30 foot-pounds of torque, and it has 3 24mm Mikuni carburetors. So just a fantastic bike, 3.7 gallon tank. The let's see. The S2, which had the shortest run of all the triples, only 2 years. Let's see what it says on the other page. I don't want to read you the whole article, but a major difference between the 350 and the 500 and 750 is that the 350 actually handled good. The frame was a standard double cradle of moderate stiffness using tubular alloy steel. Up front, the telescopic fork had good damping and springing rates and was perfect for a solo rider. Like on a racetrack. At the back, the shocks had excellent rebound damping and were preload adjustable. Dry weight is only 330 pounds on this bike, more than 50 pounds lighter than the 500. Wheelbase was short at 52.4 inches, the 500 being 55. The Mach 2 was an entirely flippable bike with a narrow engine, 2 inches less than the 500, giving it great forming clearance. Essentially, this was the bike that wanted to run at high RPM with a manual steering dampener up by instruments to aid the speedo types. Full tilt was better than chugging around town. So the exhaust system had one pipe on the left, two on the right. That look was instantly recognizable due to the 500. Wow, that's one of them triples. That's basically what everybody said when this thing rolled into the showroom here. So just there's plenty of information online if you want to Google and find out the history yourself. I just wanted to read off a little bit to you. I might have left some things out on the bike that I don't recall, but the thing is in fantastic condition. It's never been down, never been damaged, and both sides of the engine look like it just came out of the box, and the inside of the engine is as clean as the outside. Brand new crank, brand new pistons, whole new top end, all new gaskets, all new seals everywhere, with only 470 miles on the full engine. We just sold one of these. We looked under our completed listings 2 weeks ago. That was a total need of restoration. The front fender was all rusty. It needed a paint job. The engine was not running. I think it was maybe even seized. The pipes were rusted out. It sold for $2,300. So to take that bike to what this is, I mean, you're looking at least another $6,000 in parts and labor, in paint and everything else. And this one's done. It's beautiful. It's perfect. It's turnkey. All the lights work on it beautifully. All the electrics. I showed you the wiring is like brand new. It's got a brand new battery in it. The blinkers work beautifully. The high beam and low beam, the high beam indicator works beautifully. The neutral light works beautifully. Horn works the way it's supposed to. Then at the back of the bike, the brake, hand brake, front brake, and rear brake, everything's beautiful. Turn signals on the back, right, left. Just a fantastic bike. I mean, I haven't seen one nicer than this go off online anytime recently. This is from a Kawasaki enthusiast and collector. We also have an H1 500 that we purchased from him, all original. That's going to be going up for sale, and an F7 two-stroke with 1,700 miles. All of Morris's, call him Mo, but his name's Morris Gilbert. All of his bikes are concourse quality museum bikes. This is on display in the New England Motorcycle Museum right now. It's being sold to raise funds to finish the museum, so it's going to a good cause. We're a 501c3. If you want to come look at the bike, have any mechanic inspect it, I guarantee you this is as nice as you're going to find one. Top to bottom, front to back, it's gorgeous. No excuses bike. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Good luck bidding on the bike, and God bless. I'm going to roll this baby into the museum and let some people enjoy it until it finds its new home. Good luck.